Hello, I'm Dom, and I've literally just seen a show called Wunderkammer by mainly Australian circus company called Circa. It's here at UNDERBELLY's McEwen Hall, and what a glorious space it is. And you can see just behind me the remains of the show. It's been kind of disassembled now. The performers who absolutely, I would say, worked there, I would say socks off, but they didn't really seem to wear very much of the show. This is an extraordinary piece of movement, physical theatre, circus. As a critic, I'm really struggling to absolutely define it. I usually would be able to say it's this kind of show, but that's not the case here. It's really a sort of tumbling succession of different acts. Most of them seem to sort of defy gravity. Some of them seem to risk certain brain injury. The performers seem to have not a spare ounce of kind of fat on them. They roll and tumble and scamper and skimper and do all kinds of things that seem almost impossible for human beings to do. But they seem to have a kind of superhuman strength. And I guess for a theatre critic, it's always quite humbling to see a show that has almost no narrative and yet is kind of minute by minute as gripping as any piece of drama. It's a show that I guess wouldn't necessarily appeal to all families. It's quite a sexy, kinky show. There's quite a little bit of cheekiness. The only letdown, I suppose, is maybe a little bit of unfunny clowning. That seems to be de rigueur ever since Cirque du Soleil. But I'm looking for faults, really. I can't find any. I think I'll probably even come back and see this show. It could run at any time of day or night, and it would delight, I imagine, almost anyone on the planet. So these guys have come all the way from Australia to wow the pants off us. We often have Cirque du Soleil on these shores from Canada and recruiting, I think, from pretty much every major part of the world. And here in Britain, I'm just beginning to wonder whether we need to play catch up. But where really are our big circus stars and our big circus shows? We were once a great circus nation. Are the Brits letting the side down when it comes to international circus? What do you think about that? And remember to subscribe to this I've Just Seen channel on YouTube to keep up to speed with all the latest reviews and comments from the Edinburgh Fringe.